What's up, guys? Welcome to another Smash lesson, a Smash 101. This time we had a recommendation from a fellow sub. Thank you, dude. He wanted some Bowser Jr. tips on his replay. So I have played a lot of Bowser Jr. in the beginning of this game. I've kind of dropped off on him a little bit. Still want to get back with him, but definitely know a lot about this character and what makes him really, really good. Very, very underused character. So we're just gonna jump in, and please excuse the screen. It is actually a YouTube video of a YouTube video. So I had to save the replay from going extinct every time there's a patch. So I had to record it and then upload it to my channel and just kind of have it in the vault, so I can kind of look it over and give my thoughts on your gameplay. So you are the Bowser Jr. or the Larry, and you are playing against a Greninja. Okay, so like last time, we're going to watch this twice. The first time, we're just kind of let it play through. I'm going to give my quick thoughts, and then we'll play it again, and we'll kind of analyze the different things that you could be doing differently. So let's jump into it now. Excuse the quality because it's probably going to be very, very shitty. So let's go. Actually using the Wii U gamepad for this. Haven't used this thing in a while. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so with Greninja, you're gonna get very, Greninja's gonna be very aggressive with you, so you gotta kind of keep your distance and okay, yeah, you're doing a lot of random stuff, so let's see. Okay, yeah, you definitely want to get the toy out. The Mecha Koopa is definitely something you want to consistently have on stage, because it's really good for spacing. Okay. Yeah, you want to go for the ledge there. Ugh, that hurt. Okay, forward smash. Yeah, keep the toy out. Yeah, you don't want to charge it like that. Okay, nice back air, very nice back air. Ooh, going too deep. Too deep, that was very dangerous. Yeah, you bust the nut there. Okay, nice. Yeah, keep the toy out. Even like grab it. You can like throw it back at him too, yeah. Nice, nice. That was like the first time I seen you do neutral A in the air. That's one of Bowser Jr.'s like best get off me tools. Yeah, always get a Koopa out. Okay, nice spacing with the fork. Yep, get the Koopa out. Careful. Yeah, alright. Good, good. Grab the ledge. Okay. You definitely want to do double jump first before you do the cart. Oh, God. Alright. Good, nice attempt. Nice. Whoop, wrong way. Bust the nut. No, you want to put the toy out, man. Oh, don't panic. Don't panic. Oh, that was very close. Up. Yep, you're dead. Okay. Couple things I've noticed. So you definitely want to get the toy out, but you definitely want to get the toy out and kind of and not be too close to your opponents. You want to be a good distance from your opponent when you want to do that. So definitely recommend you more toys, more Mecha Koopas, more down Bs. I saw you kind of were a little sporadic with his recovery. The best way to do his recovery. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hold on. Just give me a sec here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, with recovery, I was noticing that you were just kind of, um, you were doing the cart right away. And when I say bust nut, we're gonna refer to like when you do the side B, do the cart that you kind of spin out. That's what I'm gonna refer to as busting the nut. All right. So you bust the nut a lot, but the best way to recover with his cart is to do the double jump first, do the cart, and then cancel it with the jump. So he essentially has um has three jumps. So he has his, you do your normal jump, you do the double jump, and then you could do the cart for a triple jump. So you kind of have three jumps, but you have two off stage to recover with. So definitely take that in mind when you're trying to recover with him, because you were kind of and with Greninja especially, it's dangerous. You want to recover low with Bowser Jr. You want to attach to the stage because his up B, if you get hit at all while you're in that free falling state where it's just the Koopa, and you get hit, you're kind of dead. You can't get the cart, and it'll take some time for you to get the clown car back. So definitely keep that in mind. So definitely when you're off stage, do the double jump, or stay kind of wait until you need to do the double jump, do the side B, and then do the jump, and then do the up B. That kind of good safe on the ledge. Let's see. You were doing the cannon a lot. The cannon I would recommend doing off stage, or not off stage, off the ledge. So maybe have like they're kind of trying to recover. You just throw it, and then you can kind of like predict like, oh, are they going to avoid it? They're going to dodge it, and then once you see that, you can kind of like adjust your game plan with that. So I would recommend doing the cannon off stage. I wouldn't recommend it doing it like in the neutral. The neutral meaning like you and your opponent are on the stage trying to get control of trying to get a hit in. That's kind of what neutral is. So that's what I would recommend. Um, let's see. Oh, his neutral A, where he kind of like twirls around with the punching bags, with the boxing gloves. Definitely do that more, because that's a very good get off. That's his best get off move. It's not gonna kill. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's great for getting opponents off of you, in the air, on the ground, whatever. It's like one of his better moves, in my opinion. All right, so let's just play this again, and we'll kind of pause and see if I can kind of make a better point to how you were playing. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, so right now, yeah, good. You start off with the toy, and now you kind of want to see what your opponent's going to do. Right now your opponent jumping. So right now I recommend you being in the air with his forward air. His forward air is really good for that. Or maybe doing up airs. You can kind of cancel two up airs at once at very, very low percents. So that's kind of how you have to think about the character when you're using the Koopa. Yep. Okay. So in that instance, he countered it. Okay. Yeah. With Greninja and like Captain Falcon and things like that, you're gonna get rushed down, because they're very rushed down characters. So you kind of want to remember that and kind of know what kind of character you're playing, because the Koopa can kind of get you hurt if you don't space it correctly. So that's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, like that. You got to be a little farther away. The up airs. Yeah, they had bust a nut there. I already talked about that, but you kind of don't want to do that. That's like kind of the bad way to do the clown car. You definitely want to do it. I said it kind of trying to recover, but you can do it offensively. So you can do the clown car, you can jump, and you can kind of cancel that into a lot of things. You can, if you do the clown car and you jump, and then you hit the opponent, you can kind of cancel that for his up B. So you can kind of get there with the hammer, or you can go for a forward air, you can go for a neutral A with the boxing gloves, or you can go for back air in some instances. But it's definitely better to kind of use. It's kind of like Sonic's dash attack, where you see Sonic do the dash and then they do the up air, Bowser Jr. kind of works the same way with his clown car. So kind of keep that in mind and kind of keep like think about like how Sonic's oh god, don't even think about how Sonic's play, but kind of that same mentality where like you see the Sonic do the dash into the up air. It's a great combo starter. Just kind of put it that way. Using it like spinning out is not really the best way because it's very punishable and it can get you in a lot of trouble. Okay. Yeah, you did the forward air. Yeah, right now you should be doing like a Koopa, like at the edge where you are right now. If you do a Koopa, and the Koopa will go to the edge of the stage and kind of come back to you, so you can kind of use it. It's very hard to pick up. The Koopa is very hard to pick up, especially for you because it's going consistently. So you have to chase after it. But in this instance, the Koopa will come back to you if it's at the ledge. So you throw it out, it'll come back. So you can kind of have it ready uh, for when your opponent's on the edge, and you can kind of prepare for like a move like that. So use that tactic to kind of prepare for your opponent when you're at this portion of the stage. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, so you're doing it, but you just don't do it consistently. So keep doing the clown car like it should be. Yeah, when you're recovering from the stage, you don't want to like just kind of jump. You don't want to like jump above the stage and just kind of leave yourself vulnerable. You kind of want to grab the ledge, or you want to go way above the stage. So where you want to go below the stage to recover, so where you're safe, or you want to go above and you can kind of maneuver yourself out. You don't want to be in the middle. So kind of keep that in mind. The middle of the stage to recover is kind of the dangerous area. The bottom and above is usually the best way to recover. So, well, especially with Bowser Jr. and his clown car, you can kind of recover high as well. But um, kind of think about and position yourself where your opponent is, and what they're planning to. Um, if they're going to try and gimp you, obviously recover high, things like that. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so you got killed from the up smash. Oh god, did I rewind it? No, I didn't. Very good. Yeah, you're doing a lot of, you're kind of like charging the up smash and kind of praying it hits. That's usually not the best way. Yeah. It usually in this game, like Smash attacks are obviously for the kill. And I've said this before, but they're moves that you have to use very sparingly. The moves you want to do with the characters are their tilts. You want to use their projectiles, things that are safe. Smash attacks have a lot of lag on them. What I mean by like that, but like you do the move, and then there's a lot of animation left on the move, where you're left very open. So keep that in mind with smash attack. Smash attack. I don't think there's many smash attacks that are quick enough where you can like kind of get out of them off the top of my head. But most of them have like a little bit of ending lag on them, and some are easier to punish than others. But you want to really use Bowser Jr. especially has really good tilts. His down tilt's really good for spacing. His forward tilt. In that situation, you wanted to get the forward smash. I would recommend using the forward tilt, so the fork move, or his down tilt, the tongue move. I think it has enough, just amount. It might not have the range that the smash attack has. I'm not too sure about that, but it has pretty good range. So you can kind of space out your opponent leg. So practice using the character's tilts, other than the smash attacks. The smash attacks are probably the last thing you want to do, especially at like this percentage, like 67. That's not gonna kill him. You don't have any rage on you either, so it's good for damage. But you really want to try using his tilts. That was a very good backer. Okay, right now you're very deep and you got very lucky. Usually with the up B, the best way to kind of use it is like at the ledge. If they're hanging out at a ledge, you can kind of do the up B and then kind of back off a little bit. If they roll, you might be a little bit of trouble because they can kind of catch you. But like when you do the up B, immediately, if you don't see them in your line of sight and you don't want to go for the hammer, immediately press down. It'll make you fast fall and you'll be less susceptible to like to getting punished. So try using the clown car up B to off the when you're at the ledge and your opponent's grabbing it. So that's probably a good way to do it. Or if you want to be fancy, do it off stage and kind of like up B into them, and you can kind of do the hammer. But that's a little bit more advanced. But I would recommend trying that off the ledge first to see if you can kind of get used to that. Yeah, his smashes have a lot of lag on them. In that situation, like you kind of missed the grab and he was in the air. In that situation, you want to go for his neutral A. His neutral A, like I said, is a pretty good go off me, get off me. And if your opponent's kind of jumping around, you can kind of approach with the neutral A. It has some lag on it if you land on it low enough, but it's really a good move to kind of get your opponent off of you or off. If they're jumping a lot, you can kind of get them away from you. So. Okay, that was good. Okay, I would grab the toy, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That neutral A is great for stuff like that. So definitely keep doing that. Yeah, always have a toy out. There's like no reason not to have the toy out. Yeah, he's jumping a lot, so your neutral A's would definitely help you with getting him off of you. Yeah, so I've talked about the toy a lot, but definitely keep in mind like where they are. Like in that instance, you put the toy down and he jumped. That's usually what people are going to do. They're either going to jump over it or they're going to block it. It's very hard to pick up. It's definitely possible for your opponent to pick it up, but it's very, very hard because the timing is very, very sensitive. You have to like pick it up right before it hits you and not too late. Like otherwise you'll miss it and you'll get hit by it. So usually opponents, keep that in mind. Usually opponents will try to block it or jump over it. The very, very, very skilled players will try to pick it up, which is kind of ballsy in my opinion. It's very hard to do, but definitely keep that in mind with your toy. You're at a very big advantage when you have the toy out. So definitely use that to your advantage. Yeah, so you keep recovering like toward him. So you definitely recover like low or high. Yeah, in that instance, you went right in with the clown car. Sometimes, like, you want to space them out a little bit with the toy, obviously, and with your cannonball. So stuff like that. So just kind of recklessly going in is not always the best way, especially when you're playing against like a Greninja. So just kind of keep that in mind, not to like just be reckless. Kind of like let your toy, let your cannonball, let that do the thinking for you, so that can make your opponent kind of either jump, block, or whatever, and you can kind of react to that. So Bowser Jr. has a lot of tools where he can make your opponent do something, and then you can kind of like be in a position to like be ready for that. So okay, nice attempt. Okay, that was a nice dodge. Yep, busting that. Okay, forward smash or down smash. Yeah, so you charge it up there. You were spraying and praying. You were praying it's gonna get hits. Like he was off stage. In that situation, you want to like kind of like make him a little nervous. Go off stage, do the forward air. His forward airs are really good off stage. That's one of Bowser Jr.'s really good aerials. He actually has a lot of good aerials now that you think about it, but just kind of sitting there and hoping he gets hit by the smash is not the best thing to do in that situation. Okay. Oh, don't panic. Yep, and you die from the... Yeah, alright. So yeah, hopefully I helped you out. I'm trying to think of anything I missed. I talked a lot about the toy. I talked a lot about his, spacing him out and kind of letting opponents come to you. Something about his hammer that I haven't talked about. When you do the hammer, when you do that B and you're in the hammer, if you do the hammer very low to the ground, your ending lag will be longer. So if you're doing the up B and you're not really trying to attack him from below you, don't do the hammer at a certain height. Then you'll recover the clown car quicker. I don't know how much quicker it is, but I know there's definitely less ending lag when you don't do the hammer at the low height. So keep that in mind. Kind of do the hammer like at the top of your jump when you're in right up in the air, not when you're falling down in a kind of a way. Let's see. Cannonball, yeah, use off stage. Yeah, I think I've covered most of that stuff. Um, Hopefully, I helped you out. If you need more advice or you had any more questions, please feel free to leave a comment. And anyone else that uses Bowser Jr., feel free to leave a comment and we can help this guy out with his Bowser Jr. All right, that's going to be it for the Bowser Jr. tips. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out.